This is just a few tips on places in the minuet in G. So like target practice. At the end of the first line, we have the pickup G, A. And then line 2, we have the B's and the A sharps. I think you got this, but just to make sure, B is here, A sharp is here. And then you're going to use second finger for B, and it will be a half step. And then in the second measure on the half note, slide your first finger back up to B. So 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1. Now notice my thumb did not move. I'm not doing this. I'm only moving the finger like that. It's not a shift, it's a reach. All right. I do advise taking the repeat in that first little section and the second section. The trio part, it's up to you whether you want to take repeats or not. Okay, I think the rest of the main section is pretty straightforward. Try to pay attention to the dynamics. It starts out piano, although I want you to sing it out. So I think maybe more like a mezzo piano. And then line 3 and line 4 are mezzo forte, forte, so more bow. All right, the trio section has some, it's quite different, it's contrasting. So you have 3/8 notes, and then 2/8 notes, and then 4/8 notes, up, 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 up. 2/8 notes down, go all the way to the tip, 4/8 notes up. And the same thing for the rest of that line. So the 2/8 notes down bow, get all the way to the tip. Make sure you get to the tip of the bow so you have enough to do the 4/8 notes up. And don't do, like, you don't want to use your whole bow on those 4 up bow 8 notes, just maybe to the middle of the bow, so that when you play the next 2/8 notes, it's pretty easy to get all the way to the tip. All right, now the last 2 lines, so the second to the last line where we have a forte marked, the staccato marks, the up bow staccato marks are not there. It's just legato, and then legato. All right, so that was all legato. And it was even too. 3 notes up bow, 3 notes down bow, 3 notes up bow, 3 notes down bow. And then where the piano is marked, it's still even, 3 notes up, 3 notes down, but it's 3 notes up with those staccatos back. And then legato, staccato, and then legato, legato. And then the last line, we go back to what we had previously. Two notes down, legato, staccato. That one can be a tricky one. D string, A string, D string, E string, legato. Play to C. Now you're going to go over to the D string, but play an F sharp. So low 2, high 2, staccato. Okay, so your choice whether you want to, in the trio section, repeat each section. There are 2 sections in the whole trio section. I want you to decide repeat or not repeat. I kind of feel like don't repeat because it's a lot right there. I like repeating the 2 little sections in the first part better, but it's up to you. If you like something else better, that's fine too. So at the end of the page, just don't forget there's a da capo al fine, DC al fine, da capo, of course, go back to the beginning. In the da capo, you do not repeat. So back to the beginning and you play to the fine, which is right before the trio. So here's what I suggest. And again, I'm totally open and welcome your own decisions on this. So my suggestion is in the first part of the piece before the trio, there are 2 sections. So repeat. Let me show you the music. It's be easier. Okay. So beginning, we play to here, repeat back, keep going, take the first ending, repeat back to here, and then take the second ending, and then from here, just go straight through, take the second ending here, which actually same notes as the first ending, and then we're back at the beginning, and we play without repeats to here. So when I see you next, which is not next week, but the week after, let me know what you think about what you want to do.